Hey guys, it's John here again. Right, this video is to do the results for the second lot of the Def Leppard albums. There's 5 albums from Slang onwards. Retroactive's not in this poll because it's a compilation album and not a proper studio album. And I know a lot of people would have chose Retroactive, I know that for sure, over what's going to be shown. So obviously you had 5 albums to vote for on the community page on my channel. So if you want to look up any of those votes and poll, or the polls that I've put up, go to the community tab on my channel, click on there, and it will bring up posts, so if you're struggling to find it. And thanks to everybody that's done a response and clicked on them as well and voted. And you can also put in the comments your 5 to 1 what you like out of the albums, because when you do the poll vote you can only click on one of the things as your favourite album. So in this one we've got the Songs from the Sparkle Lounge album is in there. Euphoria is on there. Sorry about the glare. We've got Slang. I'm showing these on CD instead because I don't have Euphoria and the other one on vinyl or X. Def Leppard's 2015 album, just Def Leppard, and 10. There you go. And so there's 5, those 5, and this is all voted by you, people that watch my videos and who subscribed and that. And if you haven't already subscribed, click on the subscribe button and you'll get notifications straight away. So if you haven't already checked out the community tab, then go and have a look. Tomorrow I'm going to try and do the Whitesnake poll, and so if you want to go over there and choose your favourite Whitesnake album out of the first 5 albums that were released, that would be really cool. So right, now the Def Leppard ones. If you've already missed the first 5 Def Leppard albums, the poll is still there. You can still click on it, and I will do an updated results for that towards the end of the month. And so this is the first time I've done the results for this, and so this is what you guys have voted for, and then at the end I will show you my top 5. And I haven't made up my mind what my top 5 is yet, so this is gonna this is gonna be, I definitely know what my number 1 is roughly. So so at number 5 you guys chose the album 10. I know it's an X, but that's what it's, 10 was the title. This is a difficult one. Actually, I better tell you what percentage it was. Actually, now I've forgotten what the percentage is. I didn't write it down. What a twit. Oh well. My computer is uploading at the moment, so that's a shame. But if you want to go over there and have a look at the percentages, then go and check it out. But at number 5, you did this album, and there's been a lot of people, you know, a lot of Def Leppard fans are not really into this album. When this came out, I actually quite liked it. There was a few songs in it that I didn't really enjoy that much, but the single was Now. I love that. I do have that single as well. That was my favourite song, and one of my favourite videos by Def Leppard, actually, showing like it was like a bit of history from the early days, like from was it before Pyromania time. And I know that with this one, they had some outside writer or whatever write some of these songs as well as them, and there's a few other outside writers on here, which is a bit of a shame because I prefer it just to be the band, like it's always been just the band, and but there's still some great songs on here. I think my favourite song on here is Kiss the Day. I think that's very cool. Long Long Way to Go and the song Now. Those would be my favourites on there. A song that really would get on my wick is going to be, if I can remember which one it was now, probably Scar. Can't remember if that one was the one. Or that or Torn to Shreds, I think. But yeah, you guys chose that as number 5. So, right, number 4. Well, the one you had at number 4 is going to be Songs from the Sparkle Lounge. This is the deluxe one. So, yes, this one, I would say there's a few songs on here that I reckon could have been on the actual Def Leppard 2015 album, like Come On, Come On, Gotta Let It Go, Only the Good Die Young. Those sort of songs I reckon they could have stuck on to Def Leppard 2015. But other than that, this album, when it came out, I enjoyed the song Love. Love was one of my favourites. Come On, Come On, and the other two I said. There's Bad Actress got on my wick a bit. It was a bit funny at first. Cruise Control, not really fussed about. Hallucinate, I'm not really into. Same with, I think, Come On Don. But Oh Go and 9 Lives are just, this is not definitely not one of my favourites, so you won't be seeing me picking this one out at number 1. It's not one I ever pick up now to listen to. I probably would just play a couple of the songs on there, and that's about it. But yeah, you put this at number 4, so I suppose that's about where I would have put it, but I'll tell you after. So at number 3, we have, oh yes, we have Slang. And obviously when this came out, I actually enjoyed it when it came out. And I've actually grown to love it more now than I did back then. A lot of people will hate, well, a lot of people can't stand this, and then there's a lot of people that do love it. So, and I think the people that do love it are people that have either, this was probably the first thing they ever heard by Def Leppard. But let me know in the comments. But yeah, completely different to what anything they ever did. So sorry about the glare. And my favourite songs on here are Blood Runs Cold, Work It Out is great, Truth, Turn to Dust is alright, and All I Want Is Everything is great as well. But yeah, that's not bad for the 90s, let's put it that way. Right, so at number, what are we at? Number 2, you guys chose the 2015 album, and entitled Def Leppard. And this is an album that has taken me a long time to really get into. There are some good songs on here. I really detest the song Man Enough. We Belong is my favourite on here. Let's Go is okay. Dangerous is pretty good. Let's Go is like, you know, it's trying to be a bit something off of Hysteria, and it's not. But yeah, the other songs on here are pretty good, but it's, you know, it's one that's taken me so long to get into. I've never known a Def Leppard album to ever be so hard to get into for me. So I'm sure there's people out there that absolutely love this, but yeah, it's my opinion. So, and then you guys put this at number 1, which was a bit of a shock. And it is Euphoria. Yes, I like the cover. And mine's the one that moves slightly. I really struggled now, all these years later, with this album. Yes, I had my favourites back in the day. Promises, Goodbye, Paper Sun's amazing. It's Only Love's great. 21st Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la Girl. God, Jesus, don't let get on my wick. Back in Your Face is terrible. To Be Alive is awesome. Disintegrate, I'm not too fussed of. Guilty's okay. Day After Day is pretty, well, yeah, Day After Day is pretty good. Kings of Oblivion, not for me. So that's your number 1, guys. Do you want to know which way I would have done it? You got my tongue tied then. Let's just say that I would have done. God, it's difficult. I'm going to pause for a sec. Right, I've sorted them out now. Right, so my number 5 place is the 2015 album. Doesn't do a huge amount for me, even though I really do love the song We Belong. And yeah, it doesn't do a huge amount for me. Sorry. Number 4 is going to be... these are 2 I struggle with. So... it's going to be... this is really hard for me to choose on this one. Right, number 4, I've changed my mind, is Songs from the Sparkle Lounge. So there you go, number 4. Just doesn't do it for me on all the time. I listened to it, I liked it for a short while, and then just went, and I never picked it up again for a long time after. Number 3 is going to be that one. 10. There's a lot more songs on there I love. There's and I actually think the songs are much better on there, and I know people don't really like that album, but I prefer the actual songs on there, the songwriting. It reminds me of like Def Leppard doing a bit of a Bon Jovi. Do you know what I mean? Think about it. Let me know what you think of that. That's Def Leppard doing a mid 2000s or early 2000s Bon Jovi. There you go. That's how I see it. But much better than Bon Jovi. Number 2. I slated this before. Didn't think I was going to do this for number 2. Euphoria. As I read those songs out, I was a bit more surprised that I actually liked that as I read them to you before. There's some great songs on there. There's just we could replace a few of those songs that are crap on this album, this would be pretty cool. This would probably beat Adrenalize. That's some brave words there. My number one is actually Slang. Can you imagine how many people are going to slag me off for that? Yeah, Slang. Yes, it's different. Yes, it's got that bloody awful song called Slang. But I actually like the other songs. There's a couple there that I can skip. But yes, awesome. And my battery's going to run out, so I'm going to leave you. My battery's a pain in the butt with my phone. Right, there you go. That's my number one. So go and check out the poll voting thing on Community tab. Keep watching, keep listening to whatever it is you're listening to. And I'm going to do that again, revised at the end of the month, to see what the voting is. So I won't give my opinion again, but it'll be what you've chosen. So go and check out the Whitesnake one, please, and vote if you like Whitesnake. I've put a Queen one up as well, so go and check out the Queen. And I did a Black Sabbath one yesterday. I think I did the Black Sabbath. So there you go. Cheers. See you later.